With us since the beginning, and he's a trooper.
Well, we live real close to the Ford truck plant, and every time we do for 20 days, at the trucks were 14 days.
Yeah, that was nice.
So every time we went by the instructors, we're beeping the horn.
I guess.
Give them a thumbs up.
Can be 6 words. Uh-oh. You know, I'm not IT smart.
Well, I was in charge of and all of a sudden somebody came up with one behind me. Well, there you go. Well, I turned around real quick. The Riverman State Judge was he was like,
I tell you what, I got it.
Shelly, got a picture? I want to see it.
Hold on a second. I just got to do it.
Yeah, I'm good. But I certainly am not good with it.
And
Driving back and forth to with Kristen yesterday.
so I hate that ride. I don't hate it. It's just
Well, we went down there for my granddaughter's signing for
oh my gosh.
and they didn't know we were coming to our park, so we drove half hour there. CJ and our cake. But you don't want to see the expression on the daughter's face.
Yeah. So my wife did that 2 years ago. I got the exactly.
We're gonna just put you all up
I would expect that.
over there.
That's good.
Never.
Not on TV. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here on Wave Now. I'm Myra Ansari. We are going live to Metro Hall right now, where city leaders are going to be giving us details about the upcoming Veterans Day parade that's making a return here to downtown Louisville. This is a great way for you to come out and honor our veterans, our great men and women who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. So Mayor Craig Greenberg, Wayne Hettinger, which you all are probably very familiar with from Thunder Over Louisville. He's also the Veterans Parade co-chair. Ron Wolf, the Commissioner of City of Middletown. Todd Dunn, the UAW Local 862, and Captain Marge Graves, who's the 2023 Grand Marshal for this year's parade. They're going to be giving remarks on things that you need to know for this parade that's happening this weekend on Saturday. And the weather is going to be nice, so a great excuse to get out and say thank you to our veterans. So they're getting ready for this press conference that's going to be starting here at noon. So we wanted to bring that to you live so you would have all the details and know what you need to know if you're planning to come out to the Veterans Day parade. Mayor Greenberg's getting ready to talk.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have you all say this on the other side over here.
Mark, get over the
Mark, we'll have you say right over here.
The Kentucky Veterans Day Parade and Celebration is returning to downtown Louisville. Saturday, November 11th. Parade starts at 6th and Jefferson at 12 noon. VIP pass and review stage at 4th and Jefferson. Meet and greet our veterans and browse military equipment at 3rd and Jefferson till 3 p.m. Operation Rendezvous. The 13th annual Veterans Day Parade and celebration is free and hosted in partnership with Louisville Metro and the City of Middletown and these proud organizations and companies.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all so much for joining us. It is so exciting to see that wonderful ad, and we are so excited about this coming Saturday, the Veterans Day Parade. As you all know, Veterans Day is this Saturday. It's the day when we honor the service and the sacrifice that our men and women in uniform make on behalf of our country and the freedom that we all enjoy every day. It's important that we honor our veterans individually by thanking them for their service and showing them the respect that we deserve, that they deserve. So I want to first start by saying thank you to every one of the over 400 men and women who are veterans and who currently work for Louisville Metro government. These are men and women who now serve as police officers, firefighters, and other first responders, along with other folks throughout all of our departments who provide great leadership in virtually every Metro agency. So thank you all so much. It is an honor for me to be your colleague. We also want to honor our veterans throughout the entire city. And that's why I'm so excited about the many events that have taken place throughout the city and are taking place as part of our Week of Valor program, which is coordinated by Louisville Metro government in partnership with other community organizations across the entire city. And I'm proud to announce today that the Kentucky Veterans Parade and Celebration is returning for its 13th year. And one of my goals when I came into office was to bring this parade back downtown. And so, for the first time since 2019, the Kentucky Veterans Day Parade will indeed be held downtown this Saturday, right outside of Metro Hall and in the surrounding areas. There are some truly amazing people with me here today that you'll hear from in a moment, who will tell you about some of the many different aspects of the celebration and the parade that are going to happen this Saturday. And this year's parade will not just be a traditional parade that only takes place downtown. This year, the Committee for the Veterans Day Parade has taken on their biggest challenge yet and has organized three major components for this very important day in the life of our city and our country. First, there's a traveling convoy. And folks making up that convoy will depart from many areas across the region, and they will all converge here in downtown Louisville before the start of our parade. Second, the traditional parade will begin at noon on Jefferson Street in downtown Louisville. And third, we have a static display area which will go until 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. So first, I'd like to invite Ron Wolf. Ron is a commissioner with the City of Middletown who is one of our partners in this multiple of events. And Ron's going to say a few words about the convoy. Ron?
Mayor, thank you so much. Middletown got involved with the Veterans Day Parade 3 years ago at the height of COVID. We couldn't have the traditional parade at that time, so thanks to Wayne and all the folks on the parade committee, we reached out to our friends at Southeast Christian Church, asked them to use their space. They graciously said yes for 3 years. And we created for the first 2 years a parade in reverse, where people actually took their cars and drove through the various exhibits and displays that was established for the Veterans Parade. That worked well. Last year, we had the same kind of concept, only instead of cars, people were invited back to actually walk through, talk to, meet and greet, shake the hands of the veterans. Now, coming back downtown, we still wanted to have an involvement. And so by starting in Middletown, on Fern Valley Road, Dixie Highway, and Southern Indiana, we will start with those routes, and then folks in their respective communities can wave on and acknowledge the veterans in those areas before they come downtown and enjoy this great festival that we're going to have.
Thank you so much, Ron. Thanks to you, to Mayor Chapman, and everyone else in Middletown for being a great partner over the past 3 years and for continuing to be a partner as we expand on this event. So next, talk a little bit more about the parade itself and additional details that everyone should know. I want to call upon somebody who is no stranger to Louisville, someone who is no stranger to putting on amazing events that are so impactful for our community, most notably Thunder Over Louisville. But Wayne Hedinger also serves as the co-chair of this year's parade. Wayne?
Thank you, Mayor. I can't express how excited I am to get the parade back in downtown Louisville. It's an understatement to say that it was a massive undertaking. We're converging 3 different convoys that come into town. It involves several other communities. And then once they get down to 7th Street, they're going to reorganize, get in parade, and then parade east on Jefferson Street, past the pass and review stand at 4th Street, and thanks to General how embarrassing is that? I've only known Bob for 15 years or better, Bob Silverthorne, a retired general, and he's going to host the blessing of the colors at the parade stand. So past that, it goes on down and starts the displays at 3rd Street, and there's a lot of things that are going to be on display there. So that's your chance to actually get out and meet and greet and thank the veterans. There'll be veterans there. A lot of them are going to assemble with the Honor Flight group. They are planning on several World War II veterans, and that'll be a great gathering of veterans from all the past wars, including Afghanistan, Vietnam, and Korea. So this is one day a year, your chance to get the family together, come down and just say thank you for your service. This is a small percentage of Americans that have stepped forward and sworn with their lives to defend and protect our country. So this is the day to get that done. So we're looking for everybody to come, including if you're a veteran. Please come down. This is a great day for you to come down, meet the general public, and get involved with your brotherhood. I'm telling you, we've had these gatherings of the brotherhood before, and it's just great. So we encourage you to come down. So grab your families, come down, show them the history and what the military veterans mean for this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Wayne. You were also left out. It appears that it's going to be wonderful weather, so it's a great place for people to come with their family to enjoy the parade and to thank our veterans, as Wayne said. I know it's been a huge undertaking to pull all of this off. So thank you all to everyone, not just Wayne, but everyone on the Veterans Day Planning Committee for all of your work in helping to make this happen. And this event is also only possible because of the incredible support of many sponsors who are dedicated to honoring our veterans throughout the year and on this day in particular. So I next want to introduce a very close friend of mine, someone who has done an amazing job exuding leadership over these past several months in connection with the UAW and the efforts there to ensure that all UAW, the 12,000 UAW members that are right here in Louisville, have a bright future ahead of them. And Todd, I think it's fair to say, after the amazing contract that really was a win-win for everyone who's a member of the UAW today, for future UAW members, as well as for Ford, which is such an incredible part of our community. That is truly a great day for Louisville. It really sets our city up for amazing success moving into the future as really the electric vehicle capital of the world right here in Louisville. So I know we're here today to talk about veterans, but I also wanted to thank you, Todd, for your leadership in that effort, because that is so important to our future. But Todd is the president of UAW Local 682, and Local UAW 682 is our presenting sponsor for this parade. So next up is my good friend, Todd Dunn.
How you doing? Thank you, Mayor. Bob, I said, Bob, I'm having a Wayne moment. I'm sitting there trying to talk to the mayor. I'm thinking of Wayne, and Bob's there in front of me. It's a good thing I got ADD, ADHD, and I think element OP. I was just sitting there thinking about what you said about, the workers in UAW, and I think about all the workers in our community, the workers that represent our armed forces. We've got over 1,000 veterans between both plants, and they have that same pride, that same honor in serving their country as they do working at Ford and across our community. I think a lot of our first responders, there's a lot of dual citizenships, if you will. You come out of the military, you're still in the military, you're serving, you're working for the fire department or police department, and we've all had a lot of those jobs, but it just really shines through. And it's that much more important to tell our veterans thank you. Somebody said the other day, can I thank a veteran too much? Absolutely not, because every chance you thank that veteran, it brings back good memories and also bad memories, but they hold on to the good memories. So I think that Local 862 is really proud to be a part of this year. We're actually having our recreation committee and our veterans committee are going down. We're going to be they've already called it LZ 862 is what they're saying. So the landings, we're taking off from 3000 Fire Valley Road to Union Hall, a proud point that we're going to be leaving Fred to come downtown. But they're going to be bringing food and a lot of happiness and joy and giveaways. So I'm excited and looking forward to it. But it cannot help me just to not remind our community why it's so important to thank our veterans and also encourage our future veterans, our future armed services men and women. It's very important to encourage them to keep our country safe. Just like they said, there was a gun behind every blade of grass is why we weren't invaded. And that same thought process should continue to go on to protect our country. And we see a lot of things going on right now. And it also reminds me of something of Marge here. I walked up and I saw her and I said, oh my gosh, you look like my mother. I mean, she could almost be twins. And it almost took me by surprise. So I've been thinking about her. And I heard a little bit about her story. And it reminded me a lot of mine. And things that we see as veterans. And we've served in other countries. We've seen death. We've tried to keep men and women alive. We've seen atrocities and war crimes. And it does weigh a toll on you. So those thank yous are very important. That's why it's important to be a part of Active Heroes. This year, Active Heroes is a part of the pass-through to get our funding for our sponsors. And I really want to recognize Active Heroes because it's 147 acres, about 20 miles from here, that you, as a veteran and a family, can go at no cost. And it's not about the commercialism, it's just about the connection to reconnect with you and your family. If you're having any type of thoughts, mental thoughts that you don't think that you want to be on planet Earth, today's the most important day. Get a hold of me, get a hold of somebody, get a hold of the mayor's office. I know we got friends who will get you the help you need and get you the assistance. So with that, I just wanted to bring up our esteemed guest, and I want to introduce Captain Marge Graves. She is a Vietnam veteran who served 5 years on active duty as an Army nurse. Marge says taking care of our U.S. military when they need it the most was her biggest honor in her nursing career. Her husband, Bob, is sitting here today. He is also a Vietnam veteran. I got to speak with him, and what a wonderful family they are. So with that, I want to bring up Marge. Captain.
I'm honored to be up here on the stage with four such accomplished and powerful young men, and but you know what? I'm right here. This year, I am blessed, I am honored, I am humbled, and I am so excited to be the first female Grand Marshal of the Veterans Day Parade. I stand tall with every veteran who has served, who wants the recognition, and silently carries a lot of difficult times with them because of what they saw and what they did and how they served. Todd didn't mention, but he's also a veteran and he's experienced some of the things that I have. We mentioned about the importance of showing respect for our veterans by thanking them when we see them. I guess I'm really bad about it, but every time I see a veteran that has a hat on, I don't wear a hat because I'm not going to mess with my hair. But every time I see a veteran, especially a Vietnam veteran, I have to go up and give them a big hug and welcome them home because of the past experiences that we had as Vietnam veterans where many of us were not welcomed home. But it's just really important to support our veterans. And there are so many out there that you don't even know, just like Todd. Todd gave a lot of information, but he didn't tell you that he's a veteran and he served in Desert Storm. And it leaves its battle wounds. But what also is so important, come to the parade on Saturday, not only to respect the veterans and to see a wonderful opportunity to be a part of this great event in Louisville, and especially since it is back downtown, and that's where the action is. Not just the bad action, but that's where the action is. And we as Louisvillians are very proud of what we see happening under the mayor's guidance here in Louisville and the many people that support our city and support our state. But we need to be there too, as a presence in watching the parade, to thank our families and our friends who we couldn't have done what we did to serve our country without their support, and often without them running the families and the homes and anything that's really important to veterans. They did their best to take care of it. And it's time to show them respect too. And the parade's perfect for that. I thank you so much for having this parade and for all the members who are sponsoring it, represented it. And I'll tell you one thing, I am so proud to be an American, and I am thrilled to be the first female Grand Marshal. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Marge. So we are so excited to have you as the Grand Marshal and to have so many other wonderful veterans that are going to be joining us this Saturday. So again, just a few final notes. This Saturday, the parade begins at noon. The convoys will be coming from around the region prior to that, but the parade will start at noon, and the static display will remain open until 3 o'clock on this sure to be beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's free, family fun, and also at the same time, we have an opportunity to thank our veterans. I know that my wife Rachel and I are very much looking forward to this Saturday. There'll be free parking offered at all metered spots downtown. So free parking, we're making it as easy as possible for families to come enjoy us. Thanks so much to our friends at PARC, the Parking Authority of River City, for offering this service to our veterans and folks who are coming to support our veterans. Also, at 2:11 p.m. on this Saturday, I encourage everyone, whether you're downtown for the parade or elsewhere around the community, to observe 2 minutes of silence as we reflect on the sacrifices made by our veterans across the entire country as part of the Veterans Day Moment of Silence Act. That is a federal piece of legislation that was passed to encourage everyone around the country at 2:11 p.m. on this Saturday to remember our veterans with 2 minutes of silence. So we hope to see everyone downtown this Saturday. I'm so looking forward to the ones that I've been to the past several years in Southeast Christian. Ron were wonderful. And now I'm so looking forward to my first Veterans Day parade as mayor. I'm so excited that it's downtown to honor our veterans. If people want more information, they can go online to kyvetparade.com. Again, that's kyvetparade.com. Or on Facebook, there's a Kentucky Veterans Parade and Celebration page on Facebook, Kentucky Veterans Parade and Celebration page for people to get more information. Thank you all so much. See you on Saturday. Happy to take any questions if there are any. Thank you all. Are there any questions from the members of the media? Great.
Good job.
We get a lot of questions. Thank you all so much. See you Saturday.
All right, there you heard Mayor Greenberg giving details about the Veterans Day parade that's happening this Saturday. A great way to come out and say thank you to our veterans who have done so much for us. I appreciate you all watching this stream. We're going to have much more on this story coming up for you later here on Wave News. I'm Myra Ansari. Have a great day.